Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Daily Chit-chat. I'm Kate, here with my tea, my notebook, and a topic that honestly changed my life.
And I'm Gavin, sipping my peppermint tea, ready to have a conversation that I wish someone had told me 10 years ago.
Same here. Today's topic is one of those simple sentences that hits like lightning once you really understand it. Don't wait to feel ready.
Yes, because let's be honest, most of us are waiting. Waiting for confidence, waiting for motivation, waiting for the right moment, waiting until we magically feel prepared.
But here's the twist. You rarely feel ready before you start. That's the secret no one tells you.
Exactly. Readiness doesn't come before action. Readiness comes from action, from trying, from doing, from starting messy.
So today we're going to talk about why waiting to feel ready keeps us stuck, why readiness is a myth, how to start before you're comfortable, and how tiny steps can transform your whole life.
This episode is going to feel like a gentle push, a supportive nudge, the good kind.
Let's dive in. Okay, Gavin, let's be real. Is there something in your life you postponed just because you didn't feel ready?
Too many things, but one big one was starting my first job in a leadership position. I thought I needed to know everything first. I kept saying, maybe next year, maybe later.
And what finally changed?
Someone told me nobody feels ready for their first big role. And they were right. Once I started, I realized everyone else was also figuring things out along the way.
I love that. Everyone is figuring it out is such a comforting truth.
What about you? What's your I didn't feel ready story?
Honestly, starting this podcast, I worried about my accent, my voice, my topics, all the things.
And here we are, dozens of episodes later.
Exactly. And guess what? I still don't feel 100% ready, but I'm doing it. And that's the magic. Action creates comfort.
Yes, the first step always feels uncomfortable. The 50th step feels natural. Feeling ready is emotional, not logical. Your brain wants safety, familiarity, zero risk.
Yes, our brain thinks if I'm not perfect yet, I shouldn't start. But perfection is impossible before practice.
Exactly. We want confidence without action. We want skill without trying. We want reassurance without risk.
But it doesn't work that way. Confidence is the reward, not the requirement. Sometimes I'm not ready is just fear saying, I'm scared of failing. I'm scared of looking foolish. I'm scared of disappointing someone.
And fear isn't bad. It's protective. But if we let fear decide everything, we stay small.
Exactly. Growth and safety can't both be the top priority at the same time.
When you start, even a tiny step, your brain learns, oh, this isn't as scary as I imagined.
And that's when courage grows, not before action, after action.
Think of learning to swim. You don't feel ready standing by the pool. You feel ready after you get in the water.
Perfect example. People think they need huge courage to start, but actually, you just need a small opening, a tiny drop of bravery.
Yes, one email, one sentence, 1 minute, one attempt.
Readiness often shows up halfway through, not at the beginning.
Myth. I'll start when I feel confident.
Reality, you feel confident because you started.
Myth. I need more knowledge first.
Reality, knowledge grows faster through action than waiting.
Myth. Other people were ready, just not me.
Reality, everyone starts scared, even experts.
Successful people aren't the ones who feel the most ready. They're the ones who start anyway.
Exactly. They don't wait for perfect timing. They create timing by moving.
They don't wait for confidence. They build it by doing.
Boldness isn't the absence of fear. It's acting beside fear. All right, time for some real life practice. I want to learn guitar, but I don't feel ready.
Ready for what? Playing a concert? Or just holding the guitar?
Okay, that's fair.
Start by touching the strings for 5 minutes a day. That's enough readiness.
Have you started the proposal?
Not yet. I want it to be perfect.
Perfection comes after you start. Just write the first messy draft.
Okay. I'll write a bad first paragraph.
Exactly. A bad paragraph is better than no paragraph. I want to tell someone how I feel, but I'm not ready.
You won't feel ready. Say it gently. Say it honestly. Say it even if your voice shakes.
That's terrifying.
Terrifying things often lead to meaningful moments. I want a different career, but what if I fail?
What if you succeed? Start with one small step, a course, a book, a conversation.
One step feels doable.
I want to exercise, but I don't know the right routine.
Do 5 minutes, 5 squats, 5 stretches. Ready enough.
I want to draw, but I'm bad at it.
No one is ready to be good. You become good by drawing badly first.
Okay, let's recap today's message. You may never feel ready. Start anyway. Readiness grows from action, not waiting. Fear is normal, but shouldn't be in charge. Small steps are enough. The first version doesn't need to be perfect. Confidence comes after you begin.
And the extended reflection. There will always be a reason to wait. But waiting doesn't build courage. Waiting doesn't build momentum. Waiting doesn't build life.
Readiness is a feeling that comes after movement, not before.
You don't need permission. You don't need perfect timing. You don't need total confidence.
You just need one moment of bravery, one tiny step forward, one choice to say, I'll start today, even if I'm scared.
The world doesn't need your perfect version. It needs your present version, your trying version, your beginning version.
Thank you so much for spending this moment with us today.
And if there's something whispering in your heart, a dream, a project, a desire, I hope today's episode gives you permission to begin.
Remember, you don't need to feel ready. You just need to start.
The version of you 5 years from now is cheering for you, not because you were confident, but because you were brave.
We believe in you. Thank you for listening to Daily Chit-chat.
See you next time, and until then, take the step you've been afraid to take.
Bye.
Bye.